So, in today's video, she's gonna tell you about one of her customers that was especially challenging this, well, not this week, but the week that she filmed this, because, again, we're still behind. We're way the hell behind. But it's kind of, I don't know how she does it. But the exciting part, we're going to give you a little exciting news at the end as far as her job goes, because she's excited. Could you do what she does? Watch this and comment. Would you want to do it for a living? I don't know.
What's the problem here? They're laughing at me. Okay, today is Thursday, September 13th, and I am running so late that we're going to use the convertible hair dryer today for my hair. Let's see how that turns out. Fix this. It's all jacked up. What the hell? There we go. Something definitely not right. This is not normal. You're laughing at me, aren't you? Okay. I can't normally see that. I guess we have to point it down? I guess so. Man. That is the weirdest thing. I didn't think I had the mirror showing before. Maybe I just need to angle it more. Right? Because your camera is... Where's the camera? Camera. I don't know. It's so weird. What is that button? Oh, autofocus. I scooched down on my feet. Whatever. Good enough. Okay. I'm starting to fall behind on getting the videos out. I got too many things to edit. My quality is suffering. As well as my appearance. 7:29. Those of you graphing this. Did that tag, I think it was yesterday, and I feel really bad about my abrupt short answers. Kind of like, I don't know what was up my butt, foul mood or something. Oh gosh, I gotta tell you, I had this guy yesterday who got transferred to me, and the rep that sent him over warned me that this guy he's rather abrasive. He is just pissed off to the heights of pistivity. His rate went up $2 a month from one term to the next. And he is livid, fit to be tied, because it just keeps going up and up and up. And, oh God, now you're gonna watch me smoke. Sorry, guys. We're all grown-ups here, right? You can't smell it. So he's pissed. And I said, my standard greeting is, "Hi, John, this is Wendy. I understand that you're concerned about the rate on your policy, and what I would like to do is a full policy review, go through all the information, see if there's anything that is outdated, inaccurate, anything that's changed, anything that's missing, anything I can do in order to get that rate down. Does that sound okay?" And usually they're like, "Yep, No, not for him. No, what I want you to do is tell me exactly why my rate went up, what did he say? $200 something. Well, immediately, ding, 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 it went up 12 bucks, and he's saying 200, so now I've got to explain proration and policy changes and all that, which is fine. Usually I can handle that just fine. But he won't let me get 3 words in before he starts yelling at me again. And I usually am pretty good about keeping my cool and being patient and letting them, you know, run out of steam, and then I'll try again, and then they'll talk over me, and they'll try again, and eventually I'll wear them down to where I can talk. Or I have different tricks up my sleeve. This guy, nothing was working, because we're like 8 minutes into it, and now the F-bomb is dropping, and he's just ripping me apart. And I'm trying desperately to, you know, diffuse the situation and get in there and like redirect to, let's save money, let's not worry about why it went up so much. Some people, that's not going to matter. They want to know why. But he continues to yell at me. And finally I started yelling back at him. Oh, I'm going to have to floor it. So much for my little device watching for aggressive acceleration. Anyway, I don't remember verbatim what I said to him, but it was something along the lines of, "John, you need to stop yelling at me long enough to let me help you. I cannot help you if you don't let me speak." He's like, "Okay, I'm done. I'm not saying another word." And I start with the next thing. You know, are you more concerned about why it went up, or do you just want me to get the price back down? I just want you to get the price back down. Okay. So then the first thing I ask him is like, "Are you still at this address?" He starts yelling at me again. Nothing's fucking moved. Nothing's changed. Not a goddamn thing's changed. I have a perfect driving record. Da 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 da. I haven't cost you guys any money at all, but you keep jacking up the prices. And then he starts in about our advertising, that it's everywhere, and that we didn't spend so much money on advertising. Blah 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 blah. So I let him roll through his little burst of energy, and I said, "Do you want to discuss our marketing campaigns now with me, or would you like me to get your price down?" "I want you to get my price down. I'm sorry. I'm mad." "Go ahead." I go to the next thing. Boom, he's yelling at me again. And I'm like, oh God. So, you know, and there's things on there that I'm like, you know, it just, so I explained the proration, that his price didn't actually go up 20 bucks a month. It's because of the timing of a policy change, yada yada. I showed him that. He got it. I explained to him that there's a cost of doing business. So, you know, it's a myth that your insurance goes down over time if you have no claims. No, I said they still need to pay their employees. It's not just advertising. They're paying me to talk to you right now. "Well, I'm effing sorry that, you know, Wendy needs a raise this year." I'm like, do you want licensed agents helping you, or do you want just, you know, somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, you know, turnstile people helping you with your insurance, or do you want them to invest in licensed agents? Okay, fine. And yes, I understand you need to get a raise too, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, long story, even longer. By the end of the call, he apologized for taking it out on me. He said that by the time I hang up from this call, I will be completely humiliated and embarrassed at the way I behaved at you. And I said, don't worry about it. It's fine. I didn't take it personally. I understand your frustration. I gave him some ways that he could, because he was still like, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I'm going to have to shop other companies. My cigarette went out. He said, I'm going to have to shop other companies. So then I gave him tips on what to look for when you're shopping for insurance. I told him, you know, you're with an agent. Your agent needs to do that for you. That's what they're getting paid for. And he goes, what do you mean my agent's getting paid? No, agents do it for free. I said, you have an agent. Your agent gets compensated for the work he does to sell insurance. They don't work for free. So I don't know who my agent is. I had a buddy of mine from high school who was my agent, and then he closed up shop and they moved me to some other agency, and I've never ever talked to them. I don't even know who they are. I don't want an agent anymore. That's perfectly fine. I said some people prefer the face-to-face. They want somebody to sit down in the office and here's all of what I need, my home and my blah, 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 and hey Bob, and send Christmas cards and the whole thing. That's some people's thing. My husband, he still puts a stamp on an envelope and mails out bills, doesn't trust the internet. You know, some people want agents, some people take care of everything themselves. Perfectly fine. So I gave him tips on how to shop if he's going to do it himself. And then he said, well, I would really like to stay with your company. I mean, you've taken, and he's like, you've taken 50 minutes to calm me down. He said, I don't know how many companies would spend that much time to talk to an irate customer, and then when they still say they're going to leave, to tell them what to look for new insurance. He goes, that's what I want is service, and I understand, you know, I'm paying for that, but I just cannot in my budget afford it. But if you can figure out a way for me to afford to stay with your company, I want to stay here. I'm like, awesome. So I gave him some ideas, and then he, you know, thanked me again. And I also then gave him my direct line, and I said, if you have more questions, I want you to call me directly, because I don't want you yelling at anybody else. And he burst out laughing and said, you got it, and I can't believe you gave me your phone number after all the things I called you. I'm like, it's fine, that's my job. So that was fun. So yeah, now, oh God, I hope to God he doesn't call me in 3 days and start screaming at me again. But so that was my challenge yesterday, was this man who chewed me out and dropped the F-bomb left and right at me for 55 minutes. It was a good time. All right. I am now going to pause so I can have this cigarette and not have you watch me. This coming weekend, my weekend, Sunday, Monday, looks like I'm not going to have a whole lot of time for YouTube. Last night my husband told me that well, he's finished his trailer and he's done testing it. There was a couple of issues with some defective parts. He's waiting for those to come in, and then Sunday the marketing guy is coming out to take photographs for the website, and he wants me to shoot a video for him. And then I need to get him set up with a YouTube channel, and he needs help with creating a signature for his email, and he wants to go over the, he also wants to go over his website with me. He asked me for that like a month ago, for me to critique his website and give him all the feedback I had, because he needed it that day. I had to have it done before morning, and so I stayed up really late that night working on it. And now, because, you know, I got that in that night like he asked, now a month later he's finally ready to go over it with me, so good thing I rushed on that. But Sunday we're going to go over the website. Monday the guy is coming out to shoot pictures and wants me to record a video and create a YouTube channel and a signature and all that. So Sunday and Monday, it sounds like I am going to have very limited time for my own shit. And last night he was on me. I was sitting out on the patio watching, I was responding to comments, I think. And he, you know, looked at me and he goes, I thought you were going to pull the weeds out of the potted plants. And I'm like, do you want me to do that right this second? And no. And then he looks at the dog, and I'm, you know, and he's like, I thought you were going to wash the dog. And I'm like, it started thundering. Because he looks up at the sky. It's not thundering right now. I'm like, would you like me to do that right now? I'm like, fine. And I said, I'll go wash the dog, and then maybe in an hour or so, I'll, you know, eat dinner. Yeah, okay, that'd be great. So he's on me again about spending too much time on my devices with the YouTube activities. So he's on a tear again about me doing too much, spending too much time on that. It's cyclical with him. If he's busy, it's fine, it doesn't bother him. But if he's, you know, available, then every waking moment should be, you know, devoted to him. So I'm gonna do that till just stare at him, entertain me, play with me, and then he'll get sick of it. And why don't you go like edit something, because you're creeping me out. Okay. So yeah, he's back on that again. Anyway, got a bunch of stuff to edit to get out as it is, and now he's gonna be eating up all my free time. Getting there with the hair. But now, see, I use mousse in the front to keep it off my face, and now my hands are going to be all sticky, and I don't think I have anything to wipe my hands. I'm going to have to go wash my hands. I can't sit on the computer and type with sticky hands. I saw Brandy hit 1,000 subscribers. Good job, Brandy! Woohoo! That's awesome. And I started watching a couple of people, just a few videos, like in the morning when I'm getting ready. Today I watched, oh gosh, I'm gonna get it wrong. OMG So Cute, is that it? Or It's So Cute? Natalie. I watched her first 2 3/4 videos, and okay, I gotta say, Natalie, if you see this, I am absolutely impressed with how brave you were to just right out of the gate, full frontal, not nude, but full frontal, camera facing, talking, rather than so very many of us, it's the hands for, you know, a while. So, great job. Not shy at all, that one. But, I was watching the second one with Pennywise this morning out on the patio. My husband watched it with me, and creepy as hell, that picture, and you're hanging it in your son's room, and we're thinking, oh God, what if he's like 6? He's gonna save up for therapy, Natalie, because that's gonna fucking mess him up if you hang that in his room. For Halloween last year, my husband was Pennywise, and I was that vampire picture. I put it in one of my videos. Anyway, I was driving home, and it's dark that time of year when I got home, and I pulled into the driveway. The headlights shine on Pennywise right in front of my car. Freaked me out. So yeah, my husband, I mean, and he bought like a high quality costume. It was really disturbing seeing that in the dark driveway as I pulled in. Yeah. I finished the first row across the top of the mermaid now, I believe. And I'm starting my second row, so it's 5 squares down all the way across, and I think I'm on the second row, but it's a big canvas. It's 2 feet by 3 feet, or 60 by 90, and I keep seeing the peacock in the closet ready to be framed. So I think that's going to be a video I'll be doing very soon. I want to get that done so I'm not staring at the unfinished project, and then post review on it. And I'm thinking, rather than continuing on with the mermaid, I am going to, God, it's so loud, I'm sorry, try to finish up the rhinestone cottage, because I'm close on that one. I want to get that done too before the paint along. My Alice in Wonderland is on the way. I got the email notification yesterday that it's being shipped, so that's exciting. I want to get everything else done, hopefully very soon, so that I can just worry about that and the mermaid. Those will be my 2 that I'll be working on. I don't like to have too many things, too many irons in the fire at once, so gotta get something done. I also wanted to do videos on how to do videos, but God, I got way too many things going on and not enough free time to do it, so I've been just kind of throwing in little tips in with everything else for now. And I don't have any more vacation time to spare from work to be able to take time off to do anything. I will have a lot of time on my hands when we go home for Christmas, because it's, you know, 20-hour car drive each way, so I'll have like 40 hours in the car to be editing stuff. And then, you know, can't post anything because I won't have internet, but I can record and edit. But that's not till Christmas, so it's a ways away. But there's lots of YouTube videos out there especially for that, so I know you guys aren't like relying on me. I have finally given up the battle of trying to watch Donnie's videos in order. I watched one recently where she talks about the audiobooks. I wish I had time. I do have to say though, I despise those mid-video ads. I was watching videos while cleaning the bathroom, or I should say listening, and those ads, it was like, oh God, there were so many of them, and I'd stop what I was doing and go over there and skip it. It's just bugging the crap out of me. So, I don't know. I'd like to say that I will not do that if I ever, you know, put ads, that I'm not going to do the mid-video, because they just irk the shit out of me. I hate those things. I guess I'm in a quiet mood again today. Alright, this is painful for me to live through, so I'm not going to subject you guys to any more of this. I will see you on the next one.
So, would you feel the need to find an outlet, something to make you relax between phone calls, if that was what your job entailed? I mean, that's her job in a nutshell, is pissed off people who want to cancel their policy. And she's got to talk them off the ledge. Yeah. Well, anyway, the exciting news as far as her job goes, she got approved to work from home. Yeah. So she's going to start working out of her home on October 9th. So exciting. But she's gotta get her workspace ready. Yeah. Not really sure what all that's gonna entail. Getting her craft room set up as a home office as well. But I do know there's gonna be some issues with getting the internet wired in there, and whether or not there's going to be a how-to video, I don't know. But can't rely on Wi-Fi. Got to be hardwired in. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. Hey, let us know what you want to see next, because you know, she's flying by the seat of her pants. Okay. Talk to y'all soon. Make sure you hit that bell and subscribe. Yeah. Not in that order. You can't do it in that order.